You must have wondered what's the difference between two very similar terminologies. For example, the Makki and Madani chapters. Whenever we recite the Quran, we must have come across the fact that some chapters have been revealed in Mecca and some in Medina. Sometimes verses have been revealed in Mecca and some in Medina. How is it possible for us to understand which verses have been revealed to the Prophet in Mecca and which verses were revealed and chapters to him in Medina? Scholars of the Quran have mentioned that those verses and chapters revealed in Mecca have a certain tone to them where they speak about laying the foundation of Islam. Allah speaks about Iman, calling to people towards faith, calling people towards Him, towards worshipping of one Lord. Allah debates with the polytheists. This is because Islam was still in its infancy, debating against mushrikeen and polytheists. Later on, as Islam grew and became more founded within the vicinity in Arabia, we find revelation taking place to the Holy Prophet in Medina. The undertone of these revelations is where the Prophet speaks to the Jews and to the Christians. The foundation has already been laid, so now he speaks about the laws of Islam, speaking about Hajj, Zakat, Khums, speaking about the prayer and the method in which one should pray and its timings. This is how we can generally understand which verses and which chapters have been revealed in Mecca and Medina. Scholars have also mentioned that verses which begin with the wordings Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, tend to have been revealed in Medina. And those verses which begin with the wordings Ya ayyuhan nas, O people, tend to have been revealed in Mecca. Allama Tabatabai goes a step forward and he mentions that the only certain method of ascertaining which chapters and which verses have been revealed in Mecca or Medina is by understanding the context of the verse and the indications surrounding the verse, whether in verses previous to it or prior to it, or generally understanding why revelation took place in a historical context. So in conclusion, we can say that those verses and chapters revealed in Mecca tend to be short chapters or verses. They tend to call towards one Lord, speaking about heaven and hell. They tend to debate with the polytheists, and finally they tend to call people towards more morality and etiquette. On the other hand, the verses and chapters revealed in Medina tend to be longer. They tend to be speaking to the people of the book, such as the Christians and the Jews. They tend to have more detailed proof when God is making an argument. And finally, they tend to be verses and chapters which speak about laws in their detail and intricacies, where God speaks about fasting, when one should fast, how one should fast, when God speaks about the timing of prayer, when God speaks about inheritance. These detailed laws tend to be part of the chapters and the verses revealed in Medina.